recording process, y'all. Yee oh. Yee 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 yee. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. Okay, we are going to get to work today, guys. Happy Monday. Okay. Hopefully all of you had a good weekend. I know I had a decent weekend. I wouldn't say it was a great weekend per se, but it was pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it was just average. And sometimes having just an okay weekend is better than not, having a super exciting weekend because, sometimes I just need to recharge the batteries. We all have to do it, just to stay home. And, I did go out with some friends the other night, but we just went out to go grab some pizza. You know what I'm talking about? Because pizza is delicious, and I hadn't had pizza in like 5 months. Maybe 5 months is a stretch, but definitely a good 3. I didn't have pizza all summer for sure, so I know that for a fact. So it was really good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that we're going to get started here today in a second. I just got to get this thing open again because I like to make sure I have an instance of the live stream session open in case, in the event that there's an issue, okay? It's happened before, and it's really annoying. So I try to get ahead of those things before they happen, even though despite my best efforts sometimes, they seem to end up all for naught. In any case, guys, it's good to see you. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. For those of you who never watched the channel before, I'm going to go ahead and go over my spiel real quick so people know what this channel is about. This channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing, it's about you practicing, it's about us practicing together so we can get better. We can go from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And we do that by following this basic structure of how we practice, or the things that we practice. We start with basically, in no particular order, but it always starts with warm-up. So warm-ups, scales, different chords, different strumming patterns, different picking patterns, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different cover songs, and different licks of the week. We do that, obviously, to build the foundation that we need to do the second thing. The second thing is improvisational music. It's about me getting from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational music and every level in between. So the live stream will just consist of me playing on these backing tracks, or against these backing tracks. And so it's my hope that you'll be able to sit on your throne of judgment and judge me and let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly, if it's gross, whatever. You get to say that in the chat section, or you get to send me a private message on Instagram or Facebook, or whatever medium that you would decide to use in your life that will be helpful towards making this channel the best channel ever. So, yeah. The second part of that is it's my hope, my strongest hope, that you will also use the backing tracks I have in the playlist section of my channel. Record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those tracks to YouTube, at which point you will send them to me or send me a link to them. And with your permission, obviously, I would like to, at the very least, discuss how you've attacked the fretboard on those channels, how I've attacked the fretboard, what we can do as a collective to do better, to get better at those things. And that will serve for me as becoming a better improvisational player. And hopefully it will serve for you that same thing. And those things will also be foundational to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me understanding using my guitar, and my understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which means I'm going to be making dope-ass music, y'all. So hopefully, the whole point of that is for me to try to get that music out there, to create synthesizers, to create different, layered drums, to create different solos, different guitar solos, different, I guess what you'd say is basically, just create the best music I possibly can using Logic Pro X. So, obviously, the music, 100% of that music will be for me, obviously, be for me to get better. Okay, so obviously the first music that I put out there will be absolute dog shit. That's just what it is. That's what happens, guys. It's never going to be good on the first try. Nobody gets up and swings the bat and knocks one out of the park on the first try. If you do, more power to you, but most people don't. And I'm in that category of most people. But I'm going to continue keep swinging the bat. And I think that's the difference that separates me and most people, is that I will get up even when it sucks, even when it's not good. I'll keep fighting every day until I get, the best thing I want out of it. That's what we all want. So, and that's how you get better. So, in order for me to do that, what I ask people to do is go ahead and, well, obviously, I'm putting out 100% of the music that I'm putting out will be music for me personally. The other 90% is music that I'm putting out for my own personal projects. And the other 10% of that will be used, split into two parts. Obviously, the first part will be music that I create for other individual artists that I work with collaborations on, things of that nature. And there's also the second component of that where I work with independent filmmakers who are always looking for musical scores. So I'll be working on musical scores regularly, try to get this thing peppin'. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as I ask you all the time, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The fourth thing is basically when people don't watch a channel, the channel serves for me as where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation, because I save all these videos to YouTube, and I ask people to check these things out if they can. It's very helpful to me when people subscribe to the channel, because when people do subscribe and they do comment in the chat section in real time, I get to see problems or issues that I'm having in real time. Those are things that I can often fix, provided they don't cost any money. So that's why I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I can get advertiser-driven revenue by joining the YouTube partnership program. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers to do that. And that will inevitably help me or prevent me from having to do the second thing, which is to ask people for donations, which is the second thing I've got to do. I ask people to donate to my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will post a link in the chat to that for those of you who decide you would like to donate to the channel. It is helpful. Every penny counts, and I would ask you to offer pennies if you could, or any of, like, I want to creating an app or something like that where you can do that. I don't know if you can because bank fees, but again, you can donate as little as €1 to the account if you decide that you want to do that. But if anything that I'm doing sounds useful or helpful, or you just want to help a guy out that who's trying to accomplish his goals and his dreams, I ask that you just donate to the account, donate to the channel. It's very helpful. Every dollar, every euro, every penny, every yen, every dinar, every yen. I never said yen before. What's another currency? Peso. I don't know that many currencies. I'm not that smart. So, but there's enough of currencies out there. So I accept all currencies. Hopefully, but I don't know if the platform will. But again, every little bit helps, guys. Lastly, the second part of that really is if you want to help out with the account from a more indirect perspective, you can do that by getting involved in the cryptocurrency space on which I trade, all these platforms on which I trade regularly. I'm currently on Bitpanda, eToro, Coinbase, and obviously Binance. I have a favorite out of all of those, obviously. But I trade on all those platforms. They're all good for very different reasons. And if you sign up and you subscribe using my referral links, it helps out with the channel. It helps out in the following way. It's a refer a friend program, so when you sign up using my referral link, if you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be greater than that of which you get if you signed up by yourself. Obviously, that's how they get people in the door. That's how you get people trading. And again, if you do decide you want to trade, or you do want to test it out and you decide you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it anymore. You don't even have to do it the first time. But if you sign up and then at a certain point you decide that you want to make a trade, and you make a trade worth valued over $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits. And those perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm their referring clients. And because I'm using I'm using $50 to $100 to reinvest back in my platform next year based on what I'm getting percentage-wise from my total gains, I will reinvest that back into the platform. But I have a ceiling, a floor level of $50. So I'll be spending a minimum of $50 regardless. I will make that announcement on January 1st, 2026 on the live stream, so you guys will get to see that. So yeah, but again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I enjoy trading cryptocurrency every single day. I don't purchase it every day. I trade it. That's not the same thing. Trading is when you use what you've already purchased to make different transactions. And purchasing obviously is when you buy it with fiat. I'm happy to talk about any questions or any concerns people are having with cryptocurrency. If they want to talk about it and they're interested in it, please feel free to email me or to Facebook me or to Instagram me, DM me on Instagram. So we can talk about that. Again, do your own research. Understand that it is a volatile market, but it is fun. I enjoy it. I do it all the time. I do it every day. I trade every day. Okay. Lastly, the easiest way to help me out, besides obviously subscribing to my YouTube channel, is by subscribing to me across all platforms. I am currently available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. I am not active on Twitch at the moment. I am not active on TikTok as much as I should be. However, I am very active on Facebook and very active on Instagram. I'm I'm on those platforms regularly, every single day, to be exact. If you want to help me out, the easiest way to help me out and the freest way to help me out, outside of obviously subscribing to me and liking and commenting on my videos on YouTube, is doing the same for me by following me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitch and TikTok. Helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my YouTube or my other platforms. If I can get that right, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and post, obviously, my coffee account into the chat as I promised. So here is. I have to copy and paste that link, which I never have it open because I'm like a tab kind of person, and I have way more tabs than any human being should ever fucking have in their lives, because I'm an idiot, I guess. I don't know. I'm just disorganized person. It is what it is. Here is a copy of my coffee account. You can donate. Also, here's a copy of the lick of the week. I gotta copy and paste that from here to here. Give me a second here, guys. Copy this. Again, we started on a new lick of the week. Y'all know about that if y'all were here yesterday. And again, we're still doing the D major and D sharp E flat major scales today, as we did yesterday, because we're starting new scales. We're getting it going. We're getting it peppeted. That's a copy of the lick of the week. Guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday, chat. Happy Monday, y'all. It's good to see you guys. I'm thankful that you guys are here. I hope that you're ready to work. I know that I am. I'm excited. We're going to get it popping. I have my metronome open, guys. We're going to get it working. We're going to get it popping. Shout out to all you guys who are here today. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if we could start today off with a like and maybe a subscription. You know, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can. I would very much love that. I'm going to pin this comment right now. Okay. See it pop up here. Oh, because I'm an idiot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Monday, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. And again, three things real quick. First of all, I do curse on this channel. I don't think cursing is that big of a deal, but some people find it not only off-putting, but they find it absolutely atrocious. I live in the South, or I'm from the South, and I don't understand, but I accept that there are people out there that don't like cursing. I will say things on this channel like shit and fuck, and I don't personally direct those comments at anyone, or I try not to, obviously, but I do say those things in the presence of people. But this channel is obviously age restricted because of the fact that I curse, and I also advertise on this channel. But I want to make sure that people understand that, because I don't want people to be like, oh, he's not the person he says he is. It's like, dude, I curse all the time. I don't really give a shit. I really don't care. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if it's an actual obstacle for you, some of you may not like it. And it hurts me to say this because I need as many subscribers as possible. But this may not be the channel. I also suggest other influencers who I know curse, because musicians curse like sailors. That's just who we are. The second thing is really, well, technically speaking, I don't do cover songs on this channel. What I mean by that is I don't just sit here and play cover songs. It doesn't make sense to the channel, and it's not what I'm trying to build this channel about. I've juggled with the idea of trying to do, make a sheet where people could donate, pick a song that they want to do, like a jukebox. They can say, okay, we want you to play against this backing track, because that helps out from a improvisational perspective for the channel, so that makes sense. But just sitting here and playing cover songs doesn't make sense. I will add cover songs to the channel as videos, but not on the live stream. It just doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to do. And lastly, if you have any questions that are going to take more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes or 5 minutes, no, let's go backwards with that. Any question that's going to take me more than 30 seconds to answer, I just ask that you ask me off stream, or understand that if you post that comment, I'm probably not going to be able to get to it until the very end. It's nothing personal. It's just this channel, I have a limited amount of time to do this stuff every single day in order for me to get through the stuff that we need to get through. It is imperative that you ask me questions that are only limited to the time that we have here. Guys, we're at 90 beats per minute here. We're going to work on these exercises. We're going to do the no muffin top alternate spider picking exercise where we don't move our hand, where we try to move our fingers independently without having to move our hands. So let's go. I'm going to try to do this again. That was probably one of the worst ones I've ever done at 90 beats per minute. Not great, not a great start to a Monday. It is a Monday though, guys. I'm not going to beat myself up over it because it's important that we understand that we are human beings and that we have to make adjustments sometimes. And that's just an adjustment I'm going to have to make. I'm going to 190 beats per minute. And we're going to start working. I don't know why I'm just clicking on that. I can just move up like this. And we're going to work on the alternates of the this one is the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, and the goal is to try to do better today than we did yesterday. That is always our goal. We will fall short of that goal sometimes, guys, but we're going to continue to keep working until we get what we want, which is to get the best out of our guitar and out of our music as we can. Last one, but that was probably one of the better John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercises I have ever done. Let's get right into the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute, guys. Again, I'm at 190 beats per minute, but I'm playing this in regular time as opposed to double time, which is what I was doing a couple weeks ago. Shout out to all you guys who are still here. Love you guys. Happy Monday to all of you. You know what I'm talking about. I finished at the right place now this time. I completed the exercise, I should say. I know that's going to get clipped. Damn! chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. Shout out all you guys. Happy Monday! Made it that whole time without looking downward. Again, that's the whole purpose. That's another reason why I'm slowing down and I'm not doing as good at these exercises, because I'm making a very, very conscious effort to not look down at my fretboard by closing my eyes, which can, to some people, can be very annoying, and it's really annoying to me. But a lot of times with some of these exercises, the sweep picking exercise, I'm not going to do it yet because it's a little bit, it requires a little bit of movement vertically, horizontally, more or less. My bad. And I'm struggling with that. So at 190 beats per minute, we're going to try it. No, we're not. Not at 190. We're not. We're going to try it at. We're going to take the tempo down to 150. We're going to do 130. We're going to do the Brandon Dion exercise at 130 beats per minute first. And that one I can shut my eyes for. Sounded pretty good, and I think I took it a little bit slower than I did last week because of the fact that I fucked it up royally last week. So sound pretty good. I don't want to toot my own horn too much because I know that I'm playing it slower than I was last week. But provided I am doing these exercises with my eyes closed, it is making it's adding an element of for me a lot more difficulty. But again, some of you guys might not struggle with these problems, but those are the problems I struggle with, and this is what I'm trying to figure out. So. Let's get right into these sweep picking exercises. These are the ones. This is the first sweep picking exercise number 1. I'm going to try it at 150 beats per minute. I don't know if I can do it with my eyes closed, but I'll see what I can do. can do it with my eyes closed, but the problem is if you slip, if you miss one fret, that's what makes it really hard. You miss one fret, it like fucks the whole exercise. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know, man. It's hard. It's really, really hard. It's not as hard as you'd think, but at the same time, to do it correctly, I mean, doing something, I can do it, okay? That's not the issue. The issue is doing it as correctly as I possibly can, and that is where the difficulties lie. Beats per minute to 170, guys. This is the last one we're going to do at 170 beats per minute. I'm getting through these exercises, not like a hot knife moves through butter, but, you know, I'm moving through it. Got to keep working till we get it. Those exercises are going to sound like absolute shit, and the reason is specifically because of the fact that I'm working on this exercise with my eyes closed. That is, I believe, I can check back the video tips. I think it's the first time I've ever done a sweep picking exercise, or that particular sweep picking exercise with my eyes closed. The Brandon Dion one I know I've done beforehand, so beforehand meaning I've done it on previous live streams. But again, guys, that's why I'm not trying to, you know, give myself a gut punch, because I'm working really, really, I wouldn't say tirelessly is not the right word, but I'm working hard to try to make sure that I am not Hunchback of Notre Dame it over my guitar fretboard, because it is annoying, it looks stupid, and it doesn't really help you out live. You need to be able to have an understanding. You need to have spatial awareness without looking down, and that's a part of the process of becoming a guitar player. So, we're going to 190 beats per minute, guys. Yay! We get to do the scales, because they fucking suck, and they're the worst things ever. But we got to do them because they're very foundational, right? Okay? We don't get to sit here and pretend like we don't have to do things that we know that we have to do. So that's what we're going to work on our scales. Guys, we've moved over to the D major scale. And I actually might have to look at these. I'm not even might. I'm going to have to look at these, these charts. I'm gonna have to look at these charts, because guys, I don't have these memorized. I have the shapes memorized, so it's not gonna take me, like, I'm not gonna stare at the charts. I don't need them. I have the shapes memorized. So we're doing this D major scale, okay? D major scale, and then the D sharp E flat major scale, and then we're gonna follow that up with the D minor pentatonic, followed by the D sharp and E flat minor pentatonic. So I'm gonna just take a gander at these shapes right quick. And I just want to go with that one. Okay, all right. I think I got this. Again, guys, let's get to it. Let's get to it. The only way through it, or the only way to it is through it. So let's get it going, guys. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday, y'all. I'm giving y'all hundreds. Hundreds for everybody. Shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you for being here, guys. continued commitment. Second position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 190 beats per minute. Let's go. See, that's what happens when you miss a fret. You can slip goes really down to slippery slope when you can't figure out where they are. So, sixth position, fifth position. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position. In sixth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. The sixth position or the eighth position or the octave position of the D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. guys, we're going to get right into the D sharp, E flat, major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D major scale, D sharp, E flat, major scale, 105 beats, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp, E flat, major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D sharp, E flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I looked over real quick, but I was just trying to make sure that the levels were, well, my amp was on, or not my amp, but the signal was coming through my audio device. Let's go right into the fifth position of the D sharp, E flat, major scale, 105 beats per minute, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 105, 105 beats per minute, but I think that one that was fifth position. Sixth position. Let's go. Sixth position, is it sixth? That was sixth position. Seventh position, D sharp, E flat, major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, or the octave position of the D sharp, E flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go.
back to this book before I am noodling around on my guitar aimlessly and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, We're going right into the D minor pentatonic scale, followed by the E flat minor pentatonic scale. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. This first position, D minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Last note. I don't know why. It's not hard. I just kept skipping it for whatever reason. I don't even know why. Second position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale. Minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. purpose. I just opened my eyes and realized I was looking at my fretboard. Third position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position. D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, of the octave position of the D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute, y'all. Let's go. Guys, we're going to get right into the chords. This part of this thing, well, not the chords. We're going to do the find the note first, and we're going to find the D note first. I said find the D yesterday. Nobody laughed because it's weird. And it's a terrible joke, obviously. So we're going to play find the D note today. And yeah, once we finish that, we're going to get into the chords. And I understand the chords are not very fun. Okay, we're doing the seventh chords today. So the major seventh and minor seventh chords. They're not fun. They're boring. And that's just what it's going to be, guys. We got to get through it. No substitute, because you got to learn them. We have to learn them. I have to learn them. You have to learn them. We have to learn them in order for us to get better. That's what it is, guys. Unfortunately, we got to do that to get to the more fun stuff, because I'm pretty sure funner isn't a real word. Anyway, let's get right to it, guys. I want to say shout out for all of you guys who are still here. Shout out to all of you guys who continue to be here. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like the videos, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's very helpful, it's free, and it takes 3 seconds out of your life to do so. And it means all the world to this channel and to me as well. So let's get right to it. We're going to play the fun game called Find the Note, and Find the Note is exactly what you think it is. It happens to be we're on the D note this week, and to find that note, we know how to find it. We're doing it using the what I call the plus 12 and minus 12 method, which is basically you take whatever fret number you're on below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number to find its position above the 12th fret on the exact same string. Now, if you're above the 12th fret and you are trying to find its octave position below the 12th fret, you're going to subtract 12 from that number. And then that's how you're going to find your octave position below the 12th fret. So above and below, okay? Below the 12th fret, you add 12. Above the 12th fret, you subtract 12. And guys, it is that simple, okay? We're always going to be in standard tuning of A, D, G, B, E, okay? And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to understand that, okay? And understand how the whole step, half step, whole step, whole step method works, which is basically the interval spacing in a, when you're looking at the chromatic scale of 12 individual notes, that's how you find the whole of the major scale, because major scales, minor scales, all the modes, they have different interval spacing between them, and that's how you know it. Based on wherever the root note is, there's a very specific interval spacing between those, and they're all focused around those 12 major tones, those 12 semitones. And that's what is known as the chromatic scale, the 13th tone being the octave tone. So that's why the 12 plus 12 and minus 12 method works. I could go into this for a while, okay? I'm not a music theory monster, but I know enough about music to explain it, a lot of things, because I was in an orchestra for a long period of my life, for basically my entire adolescence, literally my entire adolescence. Basically, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I started playing piano. Then it was like piano, violin, and then I went to the trumpet, and then I played trumpet and guitar basically most of my adolescence. Mostly trumpet than guitar, but now I play guitar and I don't play trumpet at all. So let's get going, guys. We're finding the D note, so we know it's here. Why? Because we were here yesterday. That's right. So we're on the 10th fret. Add 12 to 10. You get 22. You subtract 12 from 22. You get 10. That's how you find its position above and below the 12th fret. It is that simple, guys. Now the top E string, same thing. Same concept. 10 and 22. Back to low E string. We find the D. We're at 10 and 22. Then we go to the A string. It puts us at 5 and 17. How do we know that? Because we were here yesterday. Then we go back to the D string. It puts us back at 10 and 22. Then back to the high E string, which puts us at 10 and 22 as well. Then we're going to go to the B string, which puts us at 3 and 15. We're at frets 3 and 15 on the B string, which puts us back to 10 and 22 on the high E string. Now back to 10 and 22 on the low E string. Then back to 5 and 17. 5 and 17 on the A string. Then we go to the D string, which we know is already a D. So since it's already in D, we consider D as 0. Okay? You add 12 to 0, you get 12. You subtract 12 from 0, or 12 from 12, you get 0. So we're open at 12 on the D string. Which puts us back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then when we go back to the low E string, it puts us back to 10 and 22. Before we go back to the high E string, which puts us again back at 10 and 22. How do we do that? So crazy. Then it puts back to 3 and 15 on the B string. Then we're going to go to the G string. I heard it. Which puts us back to 7 and 19. 7 and 19 on the G string. Which puts us back to open and 12 on the D string, my bad. Got a little brain part there. That puts us back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Which puts us back to, obviously, 10 and 22 on the low E string. Then we're going to finish up here like this. Okay, my bad. I got like every once in a while I'll see something flash on the screen on my phone that's YouTube related, and I'll look at it, and I just made sure, you know, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it's just welcome to the direct chat is what it said. I don't know why I just posted that now. That's crazy. That's craziness, guys. We're gonna get right into the chords, guys. There's no substitute for this. There's nothing more that I want to do than to find a fun way of doing this. There is no fun way to do this, unfortunately. That's what it is. That's what we gon' do, okay? And that's how we're going to get to it. So we're going to start with the D major 7th chords, the D 7 chords and D minor 7th chords, which look a little something like this right here. And again, I have to hold up these books and show it to you like I'm, you know, holding up a sign on The Price is Right or some kind of game show of some sort. So hopefully that you can see these correctly. If not, a lot of these chords you can find are readily available on the internet. I would very much like to start recommending books, but I don't know. I don't have like Amazon affiliate links to link people to those closer, and so. But the only thing I'd recommend right now is I use a book called The Guitar Grimoire, and that's the book I use for my scale books. I have another one for my chords and progressions book, my chord progression books. I would recommend all of them highly. Okay, I'm a big fan of Carl Fisher and a big fan of Mel Bay. They both put out really solid, good educational books for people who are trying to learn. I used Mel Bay and Carl Fisher when I was learning trumpet, violin as well. You know, all these companies. So, like, I mean, they put out a lot of quality products. So, I don't know what to say. This book particularly this book was written in the 1970s, so that makes no sense for me to try to tell you to get it because I don't know, you probably can't find it. And, you know, it's not readily available. Anyway, let's get right to these D7 chords, guys. We're going to start with the outside chords first, and then move our way, moving on up. Okay, outside chords, D7. Let's go. Again, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you go ahead and like the videos. It is helpful, it is free, and it's hopeful, I guess. That's really all I gotta say. So we're here. Then we're here. I'm still not sure. I'm doing my best to try to remember. One more time. Let's go. Sorry about the noise in the hallway. Again, okay? Back down. Fretboard. You don't back down in life. You never back down in life. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Here. Over here. Now let's go right into these inside chords. Now see, this is a weird one. This is one I've never done before. So let's see what that sounds like. Is this... Go again. Let's go one more time, okay? Here. Guys, so we finished that one. Now we're going right into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this. I know this is boring. I'm not confused about that. This stuff is not fun, but it's just a really, really, really important. I'm saying if you guys are trying to get better as guitar players or you just want to see me get better, this is an important part of the session, okay? Time, okay? One into the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this, right? Sure. I don't know why my voice sounds like Wheezy F. Wheezy F, baby, don't forget the F around me. Mess this one up. It's really not that hard of a chord to do. Now we're getting to the D minor 7th chords before we move on down to the D sharp and E flat major minor 7ths. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Okay. That's not working. So we're here. Then we're here. Here. Oh, that's why they're not doing it. Okay, so I get it. Sometimes I'm trying to recall a chord, but this right here. down to the rhythm chords. D minor 7th rhythm chords. Rhythm chords with the D minor 7th variety. Let's go. Guys, if you haven't done so already, first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for staying with me through the part that sucks the most. It's appreciative. It's also helpful. And I hope that you're learning something with me as well. If you haven't done so already, I hope that you really take the time to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It is that helpful. It's extremely helpful. It takes 3 seconds of your life, and it helps out the channel immeasurably. Well, I can't say the word immeasurably because technically speaking, you can measure it, but it does help a lot. Helps me achieve one of my major goals, which is making this channel net zero. Net zero meaning it's at zero cost to me and at zero cost to you guys. So hopefully, that will not intimidate. It will entice you to liking and subscribing. Hopefully, let's go. Rhythm chords, let's go. Go right into these bottom 4 string chords, guys. They sound a little something like this, right here, okay? Right churro. Now, guys, we're going to get right into the D sharp, E flat, minor 7th, and major 7th chords. I'm going to flip over to that flip. I'm going to Flipadelphia on my way to those pages right here. Yo. And hopefully some of these things you can find on the interweb. I would always recommend when it comes to scales, chords, and voicing chords and what do they call those? Like chord progression books. I think people should have a hard copy of all of those. Okay, I'm one of those people. I'm a big advocate for having a paper copy of those things. It's cool to have them electronically if you wanted that as your duplicate kind of thing, but having them ready to go, at least on paper, you shouldn't be having. I mean, if you're working on music, you shouldn't have like tons of screens in front of you all the time. It's like reading. Sometimes you have a book. If you're on a plane, I have a Kindle. And I use it for when I'm on traveling or when I'm on planes because it's more portable, this, that, and the other. But if I'm just reading and I'm generally in the area which I live, I like to read paper. Sue me, okay? I tell people all the time, if you're going to have a copy of these books, you should have a copy of them in paper. And that's not me just trying to sell you those things. That's a personal thing to me. For me, I like having paper copies, and I tell everyone to have a paper copy because it's awesome. Anyway, let's go to the the G, D sharp, E flat, major 7th chord. You'll see it was written at E flat. E flat, guys, and D sharp are sonically identical. Unless you're learning to read sheet music, which I can teach you how to do if you'd like. But unless you're learning how to read sheet music, it's not really important that you have that completely memorized. But you should understand that certain things are equivalents. So E sharp and D flat are D sharp and E flat are the same thing. Just as much as, like, you know, C sharp and D flat are the same thing. You know what I mean? Sonically, they're identical. So let's go right into these D sharp, E flat 7th chords. Sound a little something like this right here. Figured that one out. Let's get right to these inside chords. It sounds a little something like this right here. Right here. I think this is it. Yeah. Time, okay? Back down. You know, back down line. Now we're going to go right into the rhythm chords, guys. The D sharp, E flat, 7th rhythm chords. And yeah, I am looking at the book because I am not perfect with these at ag, as they would say in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, at ag. 4 strings of the E7 chords. Guys, we've got about 5 more minutes of this. We are done. We can go right to the lick of the week. If you guys want to check out the lick of the week while I'm still working on these chords, or if you want to continue working on these chords, I hope that you will. But if you are just, here and just trying to figure out what we're doing next for the lick of the week, I do have it posted in the chat, so you can check that out right now. And not a lot of people have commented today on the chat. That makes sense. It's a fucking Monday, so I'm not shocked and or surprised by why people aren't here. It is a Monday. Some people had work earlier this morning. My work schedule is going to be haphazard until January of next year, so you will see me mostly a lot of times in the afternoon. I'm not going to say which time because that's ridiculous. Every time I say I'm going to be here at a certain time, I get pushed back an hour or 2 hours or whatever the case is. So, it happens. It happens to the best. Not that I'm the best, but, it does happen to the best. Minor 7 chords, D sharp, E flat, minor 7th chords. Let's go. Inside chords that sound a little something like this, y'all. Wow, this one's a little bit hard. guys. Rhythm chords, baby. 2 more different styles of chords, and then we are outro like outro, or snoutro like intro. Let's go, okay? Well, if I can figure out where these chords go. Oh, that's right. That's right. Bottom 4 string chords, and then we done. Okay. This is a hard one. Let's go again, okay? Guys, we are finished with the chords for today, thankfully. I don't know if thankfully is the right word, but it's just relieved. I'm relieved. I'm relieved because I hate doing chords. And so, you know, some of you guys you share the same sentiment, so you understand. Like, it's not like, you're not confused. They're not fun. I mean, they're just not the most fun thing in the world to do. That's just what it is. But like, no matter what you do in this life, not everything you do is going to be fun. Oh, it's 7. Dope. All right, so I gotta put the pause on this right here. So we're gonna play. This is what it sounds like in the beginning. So it's the first couple measures are at 9. So it's. I want to see what the next measure is just real quick. Okay, and so the next measures are 6. The next is 6. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So. So let's try it again. That's where we are right now, so it's that's all the time I'm going to have for that one today. Stay tuned tomorrow so we can see another episode of how I get better at doing these licks of the week. Yo! Let's go. We're going to go right into the OD Polyphia riff. Speaking of the ABC Polyphia riff, I tried to post that yesterday to try to make it into a short. What I was doing was I recorded a live stream video and I put it on private. Then I tried to put it on, after I took it off, after I ended the stream, I tried to go back to it and it was processing. So after it finished processing, which took like literally 30 seconds, I changed it from private to public so that I could cut it into, I could remix it to make it into a short, and that didn't work. It says I can clip the video, but I can't make it into a short. I thought clips and shorts were the same thing, but apparently that's not the case. So I have to re-record the video. And so I have a 30-minute long video that's just hanging out in my the Muzzy McGee upload section, and it's annoying because I don't know what to do with it. I want to delete it, but at the same time I don't want to delete it because I spent a good 30 minutes on it plus the setup time, which took me about 5-10 minutes to set things up, and yeah, so it was annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. Happy Monday. Let's go. So this is what it sounds like. I think I had that shut off for a minute, so my bad, guys. If that was shut off during the other section, I feel bad about that because I did not do that on purpose. But that's why I have people on the stream to take people tell me whether or not I'm playing, or if they can hear me, or if they can't. And I understand some people may have not been able to hear me, but if you can't hear me, understand that it's just because I have the volume knob down on my guitar, and it's just a quick fix. So if you could just remind me of that every once in a while, that'd be great. Into the backing tracks because that's all the time I'm going to have for that today. I should be practicing that a lot more, but I have not. I am not. I don't have the time today. We only have about 5 minutes on each of those exercises, so it's really important that I work really, really diligently on focusing my energy on very specific points of that song. Backing track, improvisational section. We're at D major, A major, B minor, the G. Somehow that ended really well and ended better. I was even looking at the time. So that's dope for me. Hooray for me. Yay. Shout out me for being decent at playing guitar. Oh, I have to make myself feel better because I don't have enough people in my general space amping me up to do awesome. And so I have to be my own cheerleader, which is often the case in life. So, you know, it's not that being a pompous prick, but, you know, giving yourself righteous credit is also good. So we're at D major, A major, B minor, and G major. So we're here. guys, girls, people of the planet, I wanted to say thank you so much for being here today. I've got to end the stream right now. So, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being here again. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and for those of you who are confused about what this channel is about, what this channel is trying to accomplish, let me go over my spiel real quick so y'all know what's up. So the channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. Hold on, let me pull up the screen right here. And the live stream is broken down into 2 parts. So the first part is about the practice session, and the second part is about the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together so that we can create an environment where we are able to get better every single day. Now, that is usually done through accomplishing. You can suggest different influencers and different exercises, and I'm hoping that the Discord group will allow us to share information that will allow us to get better, so people can see those things in the Discord group, and then we can create the things that we need to create to get to where we're trying to go. So that's going to basically follow a very, very specific structure, and that structure is basically we're going to warm up scales, chords, different picking exercises, different find the note, obviously, different picking exercises, different strumming patterns, different picking patterns. Different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs to try to complete that. And I believe I mentioned everything. If I didn't, you know what it is. We add things and subtract things all the time. But that's a basic structure that's going to happen. And that's going to be the foundation for us to doing the second thing. The second thing is about me improving on the channel. It's about you judging my improvisation. It's about you telling me whether I'm doing good or bad, or giving me constructive criticism, or also suggesting different artists or different exercises that can help me get to the next level of improvisational skill. Obviously, all of these are in service to the idea of me getting from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, whether it be improvisational guitar playing, classical guitar player, guitar writing, things of that nature, to becoming the best guitar player I can possibly be, because that's only going to help me with the third thing, which I will get into in a second. So the second thing is about me creating the best music. The second thing is about me saying to you, hopefully you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you will use the backing tracks I have located in the description of every single video, or not description, in the playlist section of my channel, where you can use those backing tracks to create your own solos and your own improvisational stuff. And I'm hoping that you'll record it, upload it to YouTube, and then share that link with me. And obviously, and only with your permission, I would like to share or talk about the video on my live stream. There's been a section where we get to talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do to make this to get better as a collective. Now, what's the last thing? Oh, third thing is basically to take those skills, take my understanding of the guitar, understanding the fretboard, understanding music theory, to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. That's what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about using my understanding of the guitar and my fundamentals of music theory to create the best music I possibly can. I will be creating synthesizer sounds. I will be singing. I will be songwriting. I will be creating different guitar solos, different guitar voicings, and things of that nature to create the best music I possibly can every single day. And post that every single day, no matter how terrible it is. And at the beginning, it's going to be really fucking terrible. That's just what it is, guys. But we're going to continue posting until I get to the section, the point where I am being the best of the best of the best. Sure. Obviously, 100% of the music I'll put out there is obviously music in an effort for me to get better. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I'm creating with other content creators or creating for other artists, as well as other music I create for other individuals who work in the short film area. They're looking for movie scores so that I can help them with that. And lastly, when people don't really watch the channel serves for me as a where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. When I get comments in real time, people can tell me, and when I go back and look at the videos, I can look at the comments, and then I can see people who've told me, oh, you need to change this, or maybe do this. And so if it's something that I can change that's at no cost to me, it's helpful to the channel, I'm going to make those changes as quickly as possible. If I cannot make those changes because they are money oriented, obviously the last thing I said I was going to purchase for this channel, and will be the absolute last thing I purchase for this channel, guys, with my own money, will be on January 1st. Well, maybe not January 1st, but I will be the minimum $50 or to $100 I spend on the cryptocurrency stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. Again, when people watch the channel, it serves for me as where I am, where I've been, where I'm trying to go sort of situation, either way, okay? And when I get comments in real time, when I look back at the other videos, I can see those things, I can make a determination on things I need to change, and make those changes as quickly and as immediately as possible. So what I ask people to do is to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I can do less of the second thing. Now, the second thing is about me asking people to donate to the channel. I have a list of my Ko-fi, I have a link to my Ko-fi account in the chat, in the description of the video, and that's again ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the account, to the channel, as you would like, or as you wish. It's my hope that you will consider donating.
if you do not want to, you do not have to. I understand this is a financially devastating period for a lot of people, especially in the States where I'm from. So if you guys can help out, that would be very much helpful. If not, I understand totally the situation, what's going on. I'm not confused. People are financially devastated right now with what's going on economically. It's an absolute travesty. So for those of you who can spare $1, spare €1, spare whatever it is, I would very much like that you donate to the channel. But if you cannot do it, I totally understand. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's the freest way you can do it, okay? Secondly, the second thing I was going to say is that getting involved in cryptocurrency is another helpful way to help out with the channel. How does it help out with the channel? Very simple. Refer a friend links. I have them located in the description of every video. There are 4 platforms up there, all of which I trade on. I purchase on these platforms and I trade on these platforms regularly. Now, there's one I trade exponentially larger than the others. Other ones I use maybe once or twice every couple of months, and every once in a while they'll have good deals going on those websites. But it's important to subscribe to a bunch of these cryptocurrency platforms. Now, again, this has nothing to do with music. This is just an opportunity for you to help out with the channel in the most indirect way possible. Let me tell you what that is. Refer friend links. You sign up. You spend $50 or more. They will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially larger than that of what you get if you signed up by yourself. They want clients like me to get new clients in the door. It's just how it works. They will offer you the same opportunities after you made X amount of trades. Same thing, okay? So it helps out with the channel in the following way. When you spend $50 or more, they offer you perks and benefits, whether it be $20 cash back in cryptocurrency or $100 cash back, or $100 off your trading fees, excuse me. Whatever it is, because these offers change all the time, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And they will, and because I'm using 15 to 20%, up to $100 of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, with the bottom, I'm going to spend a minimum of $50, but to reinvest back in the platform, that's how it helps out, okay? And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. And again, this has nothing to do with the channel. It's just helpful. I mean, it helps out in the channel in a financial way, but an indirect financial way, because it would be their platforms, their cryptocurrency exchange platforms that would be giving to me personally, which I would then in turn use for the channel. Again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. So be careful, be smart, do your own research. I love trading cryptocurrency. I do it every day, and I'm happy to talk about it with anybody who would like to listen, or would like to have a discussion about it. I'm very into crypto. I think the applications are endless for what it can do for the internet, for Web 3.0, etc., etc. Check it out. Let me know what you think. The fourth thing, lastly, or the third thing, is basically when the easiest way to subscribe to this platform, obviously outside of liking and subscribing and commenting to my YouTube channel, the easiest way to help out is by helping me grow my other platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for it all. I'm glad you guys could be here. I know that some of you guys can't be here all the time, and I'm thankful for the ones who can be here or try to be here as often as they possibly can. Shout out to all of you guys. I gotta say, I gotta skedaddle, like Scoochie Boochie said. I gotta ski-daddle up out of here, and I didn't say it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know the Scoochie Boochie song. Born of a Volcano. Love that guy. He's awesome. In any case, guys, I just want to say, yeah. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is my platform. This is what I'm trying to build. And I'm going to continue to build this thing every single day of my life, brick by brick. With your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.